Tēnā koutou katoa, nau mai, hoki mai, nau mai, haere mai if you've been here and tuning into a few of our games today. And yes, it's the under-18s boys pool here, and it's the Northland Swords versus South Island Scorpions. And I'm excited for this one because this is where I'm from. I'm from the north, and want to see what we got up there. And I know that Louis Anderson's a big part of this, former NZRL player who's now residing up in the north. I think he's up in Waipu, who helps out up in the north for a lot of these players and giving them opportunities. And this is a perfect opportunity for them to come out here and showcase some of the talent that they have up there. And here they are now, the Swords getting straight into work up against these Scorpions. They won't stop trying, that's for sure, the Swords boys. And neither will the Scorpions. It's the under-18s boys here. Just watched the previous game. Walkers and Akarana, and the contact on that for the 18s were huge. Not as big in these two teams. The players, there's a great kick early. Sitting and pushing Christie back to get their ball back and bring it in return. Put some pressure now on the Swords team up against the Scorpions. Play the ball. Nice little footwork there from the Swords player, which is a slow wrestle to the ground too, and heavy on top. Here he comes, nice little tip on pass, sees the space. Don't want to run out, but it's a great little shape early on. Passes back inside, but the flag is up there. And great defence from the South Island Scorpions. I think it was the 5 who made that tackle, Josh Munro. On Mushroomy, his opposite number. Couldn't see him running down the sideline there, but Scorpions, those white jerseys, the laundromat, we're getting a workout after today. Nice little drop-off play there. He's a big, rangy back rower there from the Scorpions, the 11. Nice carry from the 13. Levine. Hooker comes out from dummy half. He runs the 22. Morton. Got the 7 now at Nicholas from the space. Nice pass, drop off back through the middle for that 9 who's meant to be the hooker, but he's playing out wide. Corbett. Here we go now. South Island Scorpions in the field, good field position. 6 now with the ball, nice little grubber. I like that play because that's what can happen. And there was a knock on there from the Swords fullback, Christie. Whare Christie. Nice little kick in behind the line from Barry, Franklin Barry from the Scorpions, the 6. Puts a nice little grub. I've been talking about it most of the day today through all our live games. Putting grubbers through rather than bombs, and with the weather and the conditions. Nice little ball from the scrum base. Finds the centre here for the Scorpions. Siolo, sorry. Back to the middle of the park, finding their big front row as the 8. Ty Mully. There, he's got a nice pass here off the ground. 7 shows short. Looks a nice short runner there from the Scorpions player, and it's a nice try in the end from Heyman Siolo. And you see this here, shows short, plays out the back to his fullback, Lum. And then a nice short ball running, a nice line from the centre. Heyman Siolo. Nice try from the centre there. Takes the Scorpions to 4 points with a kick to come. Big conversion from the sideline here coming up. for the 3. Booth. Still early days, this first half. Swords got their work cut out here. Just see in the background there all the mist and those mountains. And look happy up there. Rain starts to come down now here in Rotorua at Puketawhero Park. It's where big kick, yep. Not a bad nudge. Just behind the post there. Score remains Southland 4, Northern Swords 0. Here they come. Kick off for the Swords. You want to play the game down there in the oppositions now that this rain's coming up again. Hitting under the ball is important. Seen a lot of that today. Good contact there from the 11. Barlow from the Swords. In the 10. Davis. Big run there from the winger 5. Munro. That's a big carry from Josh Munro. Big, tall, lanky thing, but the contact again through the middle of the park. From the Swords, the 13 coming up, Cook. Good set though, 50 metres, just there's the 50-metre line, just under the 50. Come over the 50 now, here they come, subs have come on. 16. Lelelefu. Nice little show and go and chip over the top. Might be too much on it. We'll bring it back now for the Swords. Here they come. Good little run there. He ducks under a tackle. Ducks under the arms of the Scorpions defenders. Little short pass to the left here, down the short side. 4-3 in the tackle, 2 there now. Looking for the Swords to get a little bit wider away from the defenders there. Even just a little tip-on pass. One more here if they can. Running into the teeth of them. There is space out wide. 7 with the tackle from Scorpions. Nicholas. Good carry there from Tito. I think that was the 7. Carry strong. Cook. Finding their half now. Last tackle. Good little punt up in the air. Going to compete, make it awkward for the opposition. But a great tackle there from the 5 for the Scorpions. That wraps up the Swords player with the ball, and that's still a handover. Para, who caught that ball and just couldn't get it away on the last. Big, tall, rangy fullback there for the Scorpions. Mason Lum. Good carry. Got the Swords on the back foot here, in behind the ruck again. Great run from Sam Levine. Good dummy half scoot. That's a good run there. Uses his feet, backs himself. Pass wasn't tackled. That's play on. Good work there from the Swords. Here they come now. Legs tackle from the Swords. He'll do the same play again. Show short. Go out the back. This time puts a kick through. Play on. They're saying the Swords knocked that ball on. Let's go back onto this one here now. The one lone play on there for me. And you could have said that could have played on, but the refs called it a knock-on. Bit more pressure now here on the Northern Swords. Northland Swords to be able to defend South Island Scorpions now. I think the ref's having a bit of a chat with one of the players who got a head knock. That could be his tournament over. Some of these boys need to look after their health, especially at the young age. Concussion, these boys are keen to go. There's no ref even watching, but they're really keen to start the game. Bit of pressure now on some of these Swords players to be able to defend it. In good shape. I think it's Jack Morton, the 22 for the Scorpions. Got some good shape out of dummy half, and any half chance he gets that there's a quick play of the ball, he's running. Really like what he's doing at the moment with the Scorpion team. Substitutes come on, the 14. Tua Martin for the Northland Swords. Here he is at the back now. Jack Morton gets across, good shape back through the middle of the park and plays back to the big centre. Ezekiel Heyman Siola. Ezekiel with the run here. Look at this nice long pass. Finds the opposite centre. I don't know what they're doing out there, but they've put a play on and they've executed a sharp play there. Centre to centre. Siola scores a beautiful try for the South Island Scorpions. Kick to come. Centre now. Right. Booth. It is kicking this ball again. It was Booth to Siolo. Off a long ball pass from, I think it was Barry. And the two centres linking up on the opposite side of the park, and plays just a strong inside pass back to his other centre, and a nice strong try for the Scorpions team. Nice little nudge there from Booth. Northland, it's good to see them jogging up and keen to get down there. South Island lead this game 10 points to 0 against the Northland Swords. Slight drizzle, not too much rain, it's not too wet. The field's a bit of a bog hole, but doesn't stop us from playing league here. Dancing around now is Footy called held first, but ref's called knock on here. Northland Swords get an opportunity. It'd be nice to see what they can do close to the line. Front row is asking them to get up. Let's go. South Island Scorpions defensively. See what they've got. Reita at the back of the scrum now for Cook. Cook just gets down there and just ducks his head and gets into the teeth of them. Off to the 8 now, Payne. That's a good little twist. Pate's at the back here now. He looks good. 7 looks likely and lively, but good defensive read from the centre. Siolo. 19 now at hookup. Brown. Across the face. Finds the 11. Barlow. Pushes it out wide. Plays at the back to 14. Plays short to the centre, but just a poor pass under a little bit of pressure there. I think if he has his time again, you give that ball a little bit earlier or you take it on yourself. there before he passed it to that centre.
Keep it down here, Swords, work!
Need to play a little bit straighter, the Swords. Holding up players, holding up defenders, making them make decisions. Can keep them down here now. There's 5 minutes, 13 to go in the first half. This is the opportunities they can create if they can put some pressure on this team, but it's a nice little bump and drop from, that's a nice carry from the 7 for the Scorpions, Nicholas. 22, he's going to run, likes to play, likes to run again. There's a good carry. Just be careful of lifting the leg. One of the Swords players. Morton, they've kicked early. That's a great kick too. That is a fantastic kick. It's going to sit up as well. He wants it to roll on. It just rolls on. Just rolls on here. I don't know if the boys are going to be in front. It's a line drop out. No, it's not. It's a quick tap. Boys got to get on side. This boy's still getting back, waiting for the ref. Just straight to the teeth of them. The Swords player, but just as willing. The Scorpions defenders got stuck in there. Sharp, little goosey. Defense good again. Swords just going into the middle of all the traffic and trying to create a bit of momentum, but find themselves struggling to get out of their own 40 metres. Worker. Jared Cook hasn't stopped working for the Swords. Out the back. Left foot kick. Nice little strike. Looking for a 40-20, but it goes out on a full. Just mounts a fair bit more pressure now on this Northland Swords team. On the back of that kick. Herlihy, I think it was, the 16. Got a nice little left foot drop, but unfortunately here he comes now, getting stuck into the first contact here. No, sorry, that was the 14 to Martin. Nice little cutout pass to the winger. He's gone down the outside. He's using his feet. The defence is there. They might hold him up here. And there goes the Swords. 3 into the tackle. Great little option there from the Scorpions here to find the man out on his own in the wing. But defence just as good from the Swords. They find themselves holding them up. Here they come now. You're going to get hold of that ball there. Good line speed comes out. Nearly drops it, but nice little soft hands there. Perfect for the back row of the Scorpions. This dummy half, he may have a go here. No, he will kick a little ball in behind. Wasn't picked up through the legs. Play on. Ref says nothing. Swords survive another day. Here they come now. The Scorpions are coming out of the line. Tito with the run. Need to find some of these outside backs, get some carries in here. Hasn't stopped working, Jared Cook. The 17 now for the Swords, Edmonds. Fine, we need to get the ball to. Looking for a half to stand up now. Big kick here. 1 minute, 25 to go in the game, the first half. Going to play left foot kick. They're both left foot kickers. Big chase down there on the outside from the Swords, but he finds himself going straight past the runner of the ball. 3 tacklers, 3 defenders in there, trying to put him on his back. He stands in the tackle. The centre, Booth. Good contact there. 3 in the tackle again. Straight put him in that puddle. There it is. Good work from the Northland Swords. Good carry here from the 5, Munro. 48 seconds to go in this first half, and the momentum's all with the Scorpions right now, and there's a nice little tip on ball there from the lock to one of the guys that just come off the bench, the 19. for Alele, and there goes a good option there for the defender to stay on his man, but strong ball carry, offload, good tackle again from the middle, two Northland sword players. Two of them into that tackle to stop his momentum. The 6 for the Scorpions, but they give away a penalty just right on half-time. I think if they have a look at the clock, if they're a bit of aware, they may want to try and go for the 2 points. I think the kicker could get this, but no. It's one tap in, one play. They're going to shift it. That's good. Long boy over the top. May have found some space in the rain. But the defence of the Swords managed to get him there right on the whistle there. And it's half-time here at Puketawhero Park. It's the South Island Scorpions leading the Northland Swords 10 points to nil. We'll be back at the second half real soon.
We understand that our customer needs their plant and equipment up, running and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Using only world-class product from the likes of Bridgestone and Yokohama, there is no compromise for your valuable machines. Our attention to detail and precision is second to none. It's this customer experience that separates Pertec from the pack. Pertec will keep you operating.
Let's get you ready to go out there and have an epic rugby league game. But first things first, let's have a A simple warm-up is a game changer. Not only will it improve your performance, but it will reduce the chances of you getting an injury. And if you want to skip the sore muscles, don't skip the cool down. Now, tackling is a big part of the game, so don't cheat on the technique. A good tackle technique will help keep everyone safe. Collisions happen all the time, so it's important to know how to spot a concussion and what to do if it happens to you or a teammate. Sweet as, have a then go get into it.
This is some story right here! It's an absolute feast.
E tangata whenua Aotearoa e tū. E te tai tokerau e tū. Hoki anga kūkuru e tū. New Zealand stand up, this is our time.
No mai hoki mai, and welcome back here to today's coverage. It's the Northland Swords 18s up against the South Island Scorpions, who lead 10 points to nil, and the second half is about to kick off. And Receiving the ball as the Swords. They're going for a short kickoff here. The Scorpions try and get it back, and yes, they have. They've got it back here. Couple of knock-ons, double knock-on here for me. Rain's about to come in, and you just saw that shot just as we come into the coverage there, and she looks a little bit angry outside and musty and wet. The Scorpions here get an opportunity to try and take or score some points to take this game further away and make it a bit of an uphill battle for the Northland Swords. Here they go now. Good hands there from the centre. He's been good. He's been quality with his hands and quality with his runs and his skills as well. The centre, Ezekiel Solo. Good carry there from the 9. I think he's playing on a half on the right-hand side of the field. You got the 22, who's the hooker. Now got some substitutes on the field. The 10 for Scorpions. Again now, 25, he's on the field. Manawa Mason. Scorpions bringing the ball back. Fa Lea. It's the carry. The rain comes down now just a little bit harder, and there's a bit of a knock on here and to play the ball. Northland Swords. Got to work the ball off their own line here now. And the weather and the rain just keeps coming down a little bit harder to protect this ball. Scorpions will be looking to get underneath some of these Northland Swords players and drive them back in this weather and try and get underneath the ball and cause an error. Here we go. Yeah, a little bit slippery there. Be careful. Good contact there from the Scorpions players. He's worked hard, Jared Cook. Doesn't stop trying for the Swords team. There it is again. Someone goes low trying to get that ball and knock it out. Edmonds Jr. for the Swords. Not too, you don't really want to go sideways too much because in this rain, offside out wide, a high tackle. Not a bad call from, I think their call come from the touchy. Gives a little bit of a leg up to the Swords to get them down into a good field position. That's 40 metres. 40 metre line going in now. Here they come. Still trying to shift this ball. They don't really make too much metres here, but this carry is strong from the Swords player. Junior Edmonds. Now here comes another big front rower carrying strong. Payne. Hooker comes out the back. Don't want to go too sideways because they'll just chase him across the line here. They pick him up and ragdoll him a little bit. Couple of those big centres out wide there for the Scorpions. Into the teeth of them here now. The Swords. Same thing now. Going to sneak down the short side. Not much going on here for the Swords. Defence strong from the Scorpions. Tip on. Here they come. They just one more pass there. They may have been able to get it away, but that was the last. And no communication there from the Swords and to be able to get to a kick. Good defence from the Scorpions. Find themselves coming off the 20 metre line right there. Here they come now. Defence. Strong carry there from Booth. Both centres for the Scorpions have been quality. In the dummy half run, anytime there is a man on the ground, just play the ball. He's just standing there. You can't just muck around. Jack Martin, he's strong with defence there. He's got some big outside backs as well. This Scorpions team. Junior, the 17. For the Swords, trying to make a difference with his contact. All in front, little kick back across the field. Don't know where that one's going. There he goes. Winger has it now. He looks likely. Have to see him in a bit of space here, the Swords player. Good fight to play the ball. Nice run there. One of the smaller players in the team and using his feet, the half. Tito getting in amongst it. There's a penalty for the efforts. Shoulder charge. The big 19 for the Scorpions coming in with the shoulder charge for Alea. Here they go now, the Swords gives them an opportunity now to play some football inside the half of the Scorpions. Just need to organise themselves a little bit better, have a little bit more communication, know who's getting the ball. Good little foot work, but because it's wet, just picked him up and dragged him back to where he started from. Nice little dart down here from the Swords player. Can't see the number on his back. Good carry now from the 5 for the Swords. Here they come. Out the back. 6. Off the right foot, outside foot there for the Swords player. Back now through the middle of the park. That's a good strong carry there for Barlow from the Swords. Gets up, plays the ball, and then there was poor execution on the ground. That's a good strong carry though from Barlow. Unfortunately there, as he's coming up to play the ball, knock on. He's in the right field position though here. The Swords. South Island Scorpions don't have any trouble getting out of their own half. A couple of big outside backs there, as you can see on screen to the top right there. Those boys are big. Here he goes now. Down that short side. Look at him go. Edmonds. Here he comes now, coming out. Lost the ball now. There's some pressure put back on the Scorpions now. The Northland Swords get an opportunity here. He's just going to take it forward, Cook. Swords, again, plays short to the front rower. Davis. He's going to have a go himself here from dummy half. No, short again. I think he will have a go as well. No, passes with smart play there. You got some shape out wide. Short ball here now to the 5. Good contact at the top, but I think that's a high contact shoulder from the 3 for the Scorpions. Booth. Fair bit of shoulders or shoulder charging or no arms tackles. And it's been great that the refs have pulled them up, and he's explaining now to Jack Morton, one of the players from the Scorpions, about sorting out their contact. It's good to see that the refs are staying strong and consistent with it. They've got a tough job out there, and it does get feisty at this age group, but they're doing a great job at refereeing these games. And even this play here, right into the teeth of them, the Northland Swords just get a little bit wider and play around their post. You can see how they're just all in there. There's 4 or 5 people with their eyes facing the ruck. Here it is now. You got space, and they want to play back inside to a lot of their runners. Need to play into the space. Here we go. Come left. But they're going to go to their half. No, they play straight to Cook, who only knows one way. There's some space just here. Hold him up there. If you can hold up the centre. There's 2 men over there. Swords. Nice little long pass. There's the space now. There's a centre right there with the tape on. There's a man over on the outside. Good tackle there from the Scorpions. The centre's trying his hardest for the Northland Swords. Find themselves back running through the teeth of them. The substitute just come on the field. He's brought some energy, but ran straight to back towards all the players. Half at the back here now. There's some space. Nice little grubber kick in between a couple of defenders. And a good chase from the Northland Swords players to be able to hold up and tackle the one for Scorpions in his goal. Nine minutes, 12 to go in the second half, and big set here for the Swords. So need to, and they got the ball back, Scorpions. Just when the Scorpions and the Swords give the Swords an opportunity, they put a great kick in the Swords and defend it, tackle them in goal, and they get a chance to try and play some football, and they let the ball bounce and go out. Here they come now. Scorpions, big carry there. Here we come now. Scorpions, contact there. Jared Cook loves the contact. Goes looking for it. Here they come, outside backs, working hard for the Scorpions. There's some big bodies out there, got some big centres. Here he comes now, looking for the ball. Back through the middle of the park, the front rower for the Scorpions. Going to try and whack this one long. Nice kick down to the corner. Not a bad kick in the corner there, and the pressure now on the Northland Swords to try and bring it off, just off their 20-metre line now.
Energy, Swords, energy!
Northland Swords, 7:20 to go in the second half, and they're not out of this game yet, but that's a good carry there from the Swords player. And there's a knock on there for the Swords. Now puts the pressure back on them here inside their 30-metre line. Scorpions, going to be hard. Marcus went the wrong way. The 9, he sneaks in there. Matthews, Murray. No, it's not Matthews, sorry. It's Corbett for 22 now. Carry strong. He's always been good. Jack Morton. He is a runner. Anytime there's a play on the ground, he's going to run the ball. Here they come now. They're going for, looking for the contact. The Northland Swords players, and good play of the ball there. In behind the ruck, there's space there for the 16. If they get the hands underneath them, yeah, and they hold them up. Ref reckons it's a high tackle. I don't know what you're supposed to do there. You're just going to get in. The markers are too slow and reacting to what's happening in the ruck there. I could say that was okay, but hey, the ref's right in front of it. He's caught it high contact or around the neck. Here they come now. The Swords defending their line here for this against the Scorpions team, which is going to take a run, and this play has worked all day here and has been working the last 2 days. Dropping back some of these middle forwards, bigger bodies, back towards the ruck. Nice pass there from the 9. Short ball out there, got a winger, comes off his left foot and then steps in, scores a nice try out wide for the Scorpions, and it's a well-executed run all the way from the ruck. Ball comes from Jack Morton here, finds his 7, Nicholas, and the fullback finds the 5, Munro, Josh, and scores a great try in the corner for the Scorpions to take them out to 14 points to 0 with 5 minutes remaining. Kick to take them out to 16 points. He's not on a rush here. I think that's Booth lining it up out wide and taking his time. Big kick. Coming up. I think I can see a little bit of sun trying to come through those clouds deep up in the mountain. There's the lake in the background. Big kick here. Booth. And nails it. Perfectly executed kick there from the centre for the Scorpions. Booth. And the Scorpions lead 16 points to 0 against the Northland Swords. Kickoff now here for the Swords. Kickoff, big kickoff too. It could be going long, and he knocks the ball on. Unfortunate there for the Scorpions player, sitting deep in the in goal there. Knocks the ball on. And now the Swords get an opportunity here late in the second half to maybe put some points on the board. Here they go. Going long, Booth. That's a big dropout. 52 metres. Here he goes. He's just going to wind up, I reckon, and just get stuck in. 3 defenders. The Northland Sword players held up in the air. Here they come again. Strong carry. Hasn't stopped working, Jared Cook, and he may have dropped the ball on in the ruck as well. He's been good for this Northland team. He's really tried his heart out and he's put his body on the line. He's carried when they needed to. Tough carries as well. Fortunate for himself there is just a knock on in the play the ball. Minute 35 to go left in this game, and 16 points to 0 to the Scorpions. Swords put a bit of pride back into the jersey here. Gets stuck in, he just goes straight through. He showed the ball all day. Nicholas for the Scorpions. That's a strong carry there from the Scorpions reserve player. Tuckin comes in here. Looks like he's a hooker. He's a big boy. He's wiping off the mud. 4. Yeah, that's contact if I've ever seen a hit. And a loose knock on as well. That was perfectly executed tackle. He's been good too. See, all lot with his carries, and he's been hard to handle. Out wide. He's been strong, but just as strong as that run was. I think it was Mark Davies, the 10. The 10 that just come in and just dipped low and just folded him in half. Here we go now. Oh, and then just given straight back to the Scorpions. Loose carry offload. There's 12 seconds to go in the game, and here they come. Contact's getting a little bit wild, and the 19 just gets a little bit carried away. Gets him up past the horizontal, and there's the halftime whistle that's just blowing.
Last play, last play. Hey, stay alive, last play.
Take the 2 just to get your points for and against if that's what you want to do. Booth, you could kick this pretty easy. Droppy, no, he's going to kick it out. Okay. Northland Swords versus South Island Scorpions, and the South Island Scorpions take this game 16 points to 0. Stay with us, there's another game coming up real shortly.